Oh, brother. We are absolutely just marinating in the love and light. How about yourself?
Same, brother. Absolutely same. Absolutely the same, man. I was just absolutely loving your videos today. There was a lot of connection, a lot of emotion, a lot of authenticity and vulnerability. And yeah, man, it shines through. There's not many times you watch videos and you can feel what people are going through. And yeah, just proud of you, man. Really proud of you.
Brother, coming from you. We're gonna have to change this love and light stream to just bromance time because dude, it means so much. It really truly means so much. And I know you know about channeling, and that's what also makes it even better, right? Where you can't explain why you wake up and feel the way you do and then just rip a live video and you just like download your soul into it. It's like just give it a rip. Just give it a rip. I felt it and I was like, I gotta throw up the camera, put on the song, just one take, just live it, man. You know that. So it means a lot coming from you.
It's funny because I was watching it, and now that you tell that part of the story, you can see that it was hitting you before you pressed record, and you went, I want to share this moment.
Yeah.
I want to share this moment. That was really cool. And yeah, it gives other people, because, you know, everyone hears the Happy Father's Day, this and that. And there's a whole group of people that Father's Day means a whole bunch of different things for people. So you being able to show one of those different sides and how you work and play and navigate through that is inspiration outside of the whole hallmarkification of it all. So that is something I just want to say. It doesn't go unnoticed. I celebrate the shit out of you for it, with it, and with you. So hell yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. God, I love you. Celebrate the Me Monkey spacesuit. Dude, no, but seriously, we have a bromance. We might have to start our own type podcast like the Chuck Brothers, which we're going to get into because there was a crazy big trade. But dude, okay, I got to break the chain of flowers back and forth. How are you doing today in this now moment, brother?
Grateful, man. I'm so lucky to have the support and the love and the family around me. I don't know if you ever feel this, but sometimes it's like so overwhelming. Welcome in, Shari. Sometimes it's like so overwhelming. And this is, if my mom's watching, she's gonna be like, shut the fuck up. But it's like sometimes you're loved so much that you don't feel worthy of it because it's so powerful. And it's like, how did I get so lucky? Like, how did I get so lucky to have these, like, what did I do in whatever incarnation now moment it's somewhere in this world to have this? And I felt that my entire life, but I'll say with my move coming up and things like that, there's a lot of kind of like, not so much of whatever, of leaving. It's so much I'm just recognizing of the gratitude. Like I hit the jackpot.
Oh,
hit the jackpot.
Oh, brother, using my lingo now.
Dude, man. So in this now moment, gratitude almost to a level of overstimulation and overthinking it kind of thing.
Dude, that's so raw and real. That's so raw and real. Just like you go from one day just crawling in your skin about being sick at some meetings, now you're crawling in your skin the other way because it's too damn good. It's the human experience, Ben.
Oh my God, right? And we talked about right when we jumped on, Shari saying, appreciated your post so much today, Gabriel. This is my hardest Father's Day yet, so thank you.
Ooh.
Shari.
And just for everyone, Shari's mom really deeply going through dementia. Some days are better than others, so she's got some stuff happening.
Appreciate you being here and sharing that. And the two of you working through one of those different types of days, right? Not the Hallmark day. It's your own version of a Hallmark day, and seeing that there is another way to work through this is possible. And maybe that's not always seen on social media. So Shari, you showing up in your vulnerability and talking about it is huge. So thank you for being here. Thank you for celebrating with us in the only way we know how, is Sunday streams with me.
Oh, dude, I don't know about that. I think your gift is your damn energy every time you're energy comes into any kind of near my energy, dude. It's wild. You're freaking buzzing, dude. People.
Sharzy's in here.
Oh, here we go. Friday night. We went out for hibachi because my uncle's moving to Iowa. Just a good old Illinois family. I showed up early, told the waitress that he just got out of prison for 5 years, so we decided to celebrate 5 years of birthdays. So they sang happy birthday 5 different times.
That's awesome.
Dude, what a story. In a succinct little package right there.
Oh, that's so cool. Now, I need to know, did they sing happy birthday 5 times in a row, or did they randomly come out 5 different times and surprise you with happy birthdays?
Oh, gosh. I was thinking somehow like different languages. Like, how talented are these people?
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, Jersey, you kill me, dude. Who do we got here? Oh, no, we got a bot. Oh, namaste, bot.
Happy birthday to the bot. Happy birthday to the bot.
Clip it. It's going on the clips page. Yes, I fund the clips page. I'm not Andrew Tate, not any of these guys. They're clippers. No, I'm kidding. They got big enough. They paid a couple people, then everybody took over. So we're gonna get the clips page going.
Oh man. Oh, vibes are good, man.
Vibes are immaculate.
Immaculate is right. It's right.
We got Joey Lyons, former room attendant like Dana for the Toronto Marlies, though, and he's asking, what did you think of the Marlies capturing the Calder Cup, Curtis? Joey, namaste, brother. We are one. Dude, I'm so happy for Vinny Lettieri. I'm happy for Cowan after a tough kind of year. Like, that's freaking awesome, dude. I hope you've been having a good time with the fellas, having a little party time. Chrissy says, hey, guys, what's up? Yeah, man. But Marlies win the Calder Championship. I was just, wow. That must be some other kind of fun when you have like older guys in the team and all the younger guys. It's like my last year, we went all the way with Rockford where we had just the 3 best. I mean, I was in my ship, but I was covering up. But we had the 3 best vets and the young guys, and you just play to win together. That's what the good stuff's about.
It was at different points of the show. Best one was when the chef was making the fried rice at the beginning.
Oh, bro, I've eaten more than my fair share of fried rice in this lifetime. I will tell you that for free. Jersey, they only brought out the drum and group together last time. They only brought out the drum and group together for the last time with ice cream. Hey, you know what? They built up to it. Brilliant.
Could you imagine if they brought out ice cream and candles for every time they sang? That would have been so funny.
That would be, oh gosh, that'd be like you'd have to look around at that point and be like, what's that show everybody loves? The 4 dudes that said make each other do shit.
Impractical Jokers.
Oh yeah, those guys have a time.
I've been down rabbit holes. I've seen almost every, except for the most recent one. I've seen every single episode.
Were you watching those when you were in your Bethlehem time and I was in my Allentown time?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. It was a big one. That was a big play. And then in my Florida times as well. There's a pattern here. I was very mentally unstable when I was watching. These were entertainment.
I've been there, brother. I heard you say that. I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what that feels like. Yeah. Oh, Shari Soulful, thank you. It's been a day. Grateful mom was laughing, even though she couldn't make a sentence. Missing my dad. We always had great BBQ. Those food memories love to tie themselves in there, but damn, Shari, thinking about you a lot.
So thinking about it, Shari, if you're open to this kind of thought process, if not, I can go kick rocks. If right now you could sit down and have a plate, what would you put on that plate? What would you be having for a Father's Day dinner right now to celebrate?
Oh yeah.
Not even celebrate with anything, just like what would you bring onto your plate?
Yeah,
that's what I'm curious.
Me too.
I would love to know.
This is primetime television now. That put me back there, dude. You know, that summer barbecue in the late 90s for me. I'm 7 and it's just like no phones, no internet still, just like eating out back, flying a kite with Pops. Ooh. What about you, Ben? What comes up for you in a time with Pops over some food?
A time with Pops. My dad loves to fix anything. Today we literally spent the day like fixing my truck and getting my truck ready to go and stuff like that. But like nostalgia, my family doesn't really like celebrate the Hallmark holidays that much. So it wasn't like we had like a Father's Day, but memories with dad is having a catch with the football or the baseball and getting to the age like he would throw it so high up and I would try to go get the obviously the pops
Oh yeah.
and then the ground balls he would try to put curves on them so it would bounce around and then the football getting to the age where we were both throwing it as hard as we could at each other and I was getting to the age in which like I could get him to drop the ball and that was something that was like that's like a core childhood memory. That I know with the baseball in your world, that's hitting.
That was beautiful, brother. That's hitting me right in the heart drum right there, dude. Like it's those little details when someone really connects that change it. Like I heard that great thing you just said, but I heard throwing those up high, pop flies to work on catching them. I went like, that is such a raw detail. I forgot because, you bury these things under trauma. So you only have certain memories that poke out, but that just like opened up a channel of memories, bro. Wow. Thank you for that.
Absolutely, man.
That was beautiful. Like how that motherfucker could throw that ball so high.
So high. Higher than any bat could hit a ball.
Oh, bro. What a visual. That just painted in my brain. That is so freaking cool in the human experience. Man.
Is this one of the harder Father's Day for you, or is this usually a tough time throughout the year for you?
Honestly, I've never had a huge problem with the day. Growing up, it was like, the anger kid 10 to 15 was angry. But then I'd say once I became somebody, I started to be like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. Because my ethos was I'm stronger than that. So it's like people talk about, oh yeah, like, does that bother you? Yeah, no, we don't talk about it. It's just like, is what it is, whatever. Just kind of like that vibe. But after that, getting through the healing different stages, it doesn't bother me too much. It's just, I feel like everything's coming through hard right now. So today comes up, it's just like, yeah, let's let that thing flow.
That's what I admire, man, is recognizing it and not trying to guide it into a different direction, what you think it should be, or I've done this amount of healing to get to here. Now it should look like this. And you're just authentically letting it flow. I think that is really, really cool.
Thank you, brother. And like you prefaced earlier where you said, some people aren't having the easiest time of the day, like Shari. I totally understand it. And because, I go through it. I went through that my own way. It was different things. It was like deeper things. But so beautiful that we get gifted these memory boxes in our head.
Right. Oh, let's touch Shari's comments, and then I want to ask you one that pops up for you. So if you're open to it, we'll chat.
Just quick, shows you the chef kept asking questions about prison.
Hey, what do we talk about? We lead with curiosity, right? We lead with curiosity.
Oh, okay. Let's tap in. We're riding the wave. It's like ultra speed class. Sometimes they put a 10 on the screen. You got to talk like this. And then they pick a 1. You got to be like, sorry.
Hardest part of the day was supporting my 14-year-old niece as she was angry and then crying. Not only missing her grandpa, her dad left the family last year due to his drinking. It was so heavy. It was so heavy of day. Glad to be here. We're glad to have you. And something I work on is not saying so sorry that happened. Or not. I think I learned that in Nickerson a lot. It's like, don't respond with so sorry. It's, hey, we're here together. You're not alone through this. I'm not sorry that it happened. I'm happy that you're here.
Yes.
Love that. We went to Mariner baseball games so many years and have the hot dogs and peanuts together. He loved baseball. Those are my favorite Father's Day. Oh, I'm getting chills.
Man, that's some good stuff right there, Shari. That is some good stuff. Oh, my dad did. Wow. Baseball for you too, eh? Damn.
Baseball's it's a Father's Day classic.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Mama Bear, if you are in the Instagram, I would love to know your favorite Father's Day or memory of Sonny, of Pap Pap. I would love, love, love to know if you are willing to
Wow.
share.
Let's go.
So Gabes, what about you, brother? Is there anything that pops up
Wait,
that's
didn't she
coming
just
through?
ask you? Didn't she just ask you to frickin' rip something?
Who?
Talk about Pop Pop or something?
No, no. I said I was asking my mom if she's in there.
Oh,
I would love for her to share what her favorite memory is.
oh, gotcha,
I would
gotcha,
love to celebrate Sonny as he is watching from wherever he is watching, and
gotcha.
he's here. He's not watching.
Okay,
He's coming through. So I would
got it.
love to know her favorite memory.
Shouting out Mama. Shouting out Mama. Okay, I got you. I love that call out to Mom on the stream. I mean, grateful coming on the stream. Yeah, grateful. My mom comes on the stream and talks to me and asks questions.
Yeah. No,
Kidding me?
I would love, love, love to hear that. And like I said, if you don't want to share, brother, no need to share.
Oh no, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
love to hear you.
I'm game. I heard that in there, and I thought that like you wanted to. I thought you were gonna share, and I was waiting for like a story from Benjamin there.
Oh no, 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 not yet.
Thanks, guys. Here to listen and heal and learn. Okay. Well, yeah, it's just a matter of. I guess I put certain ones in the book, and do I want to share those in that detail right now? Maybe not. I know this is kind of the small group, though. I don't want to, but I don't know. What do I do? There's
Give us
okay,
a deep.
no, I got one.
Okay,
I got one that's very close, very, very, very deep close. Okay, man, it's popping them up right now. Dad would we lived at different rental places, and this one was in Tottenham. We'd go fishing there on a little picnic table that was thrown out into the water, and you kind of stand on it. You got to like balance and like fish. And I really like fishing, but I just want to do it with Dad. You know what I'm saying? So we'd go back to this Tottenham house all the time, and it would just be like late, tired. He goes to the store and just grab like a barbecue chicken. Rest in peace, chicken. And just plop that thing down right on the middle of a table, me, my brother, and him. And we'd all just have a fork and some pepper, and we would just be like, and we'd just eat at the same time. It was like pretty much like cavemen just use forks, you know, like, and it was just like, this is fucking awesome. Like, who does this? We do this. We do this, you know? It was so.
Oh, the Gabriel men do.
We do some OCD things with food, let me tell you. Oh,
what's the one you said it was, whether it be, was it spaghetti or something where you would spin the plate around?
Dude, this guy, up until like, I think till I turned pretty much pro, I thought spaghetti was like store-bought sauce and like meat, and they cook it together, and you just put a pile of pasta noodles, cake on this thick like brick mortar meat sauce, right, and flatten it down like a big meat pie, and then you take it over. And because this is what my dad did, and we were just locked on watching you do it. He would literally take his knife and fork, he'd position it to his right, he'd like slice off one corner of the big meat pie circle and just scoop that thing up and then turn the plate 90 degrees, and we're slicing the next corner, dude. Till I, living at home 17, mom's like looking at me doing that. She's like, still doing that, eh? And I'm like, I don't even think about it.
Is there another way to do it?
No. Then I had real pasta sauce out somewhere, and I was like, what is this? Yeah. Oh, dude, it's too good. It's too good. It's too good.
I know the food runs deep in your, like, there's a lot of your core memories come in that space.
Mm-hmm. And that whatever you want to call it, the meat monkey base who gets addicted to things, man. Is this one falling away, fellow waves? This is going to be in book 2. It's going to be right around middle of June, 2026. Took a year and a half after the other one, shockingly, but it's pretty much done. And it feels great.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'll never forget my cousin and his wife, when their first date, they went out, and she got, I forget what the meal was, but it had mashed potatoes, and she loves mashed potatoes. Right? And one of the things she did as a kid is she like licked the plate with the mashed potatoes. So she like licked the plate, and he was just kind of like, hell yeah. Like, it was just like, oh, that's a woman. Like, there we go, licking up the mashed potatoes. That's one of my favorite stories of them. It's just like, imagine being at the restaurant or whatever, and just, no, perfect.
Dude, you are painting movies in my mind tonight, dude. Next thing you know, I go to Scotland, guys. I go to some pub because I'm chilling now, eating whatever. Doesn't matter to me. We go here, and then somebody looks at me and she's just like slabbering mashed potatoes in the back. I don't know, I think I'll be coming back with a wife. Like,
She's like, yeah, no, Gabes came back married, man.
dude, when I, especially when my mom goes, if I ever mentioned to my mom in the past, I'm talking to a girl and she's like, oh yeah, she's half Scottish. She's like, what? Tell me more. Like, and I'm like, Mom, I know. She's like, she just loves it. Scotland to the freaking grave, dude.
Sharzy goes, food so good they put the plate back in rotation without washing it.
Literally, dude. Oh my goodness, that is so good. That's so good.
Yeah. Wow.
So we got. Wait, did you do one already? You did. No, you just riffed on it. You never gave us the one you thought about. You riffed on the baseball one, and that started us off. The high pop fly thing.
That's the memory, man. That's
got to be another one. Come on, dig her a little bit, dig a little bit, dig a little bit. Be the
one of my favorites. These aren't just like Father's Day things. It's just my dad being a dope ass dude. I remember one of my favorite moments as a kid, whether he'd be watching hockey or football, whatever sport, whether it be in the basement or up in the living room, and there was like wall to wall, and he would get a ball and he would try to throw it by me, and I had to be the goalie and stop it. And I would play, like, I never wanted to stop playing. That was my favorite thing and he would try to like fake me out. And realizing as we get older as adults, he was just like watching the game, but he was playing with his boy. Like, it was like, those are the things I was just like, every time I walk by that space of like, it's no longer the TV room, but I walk past that spot of the house. And I remember like diving back and forth there to stop these little Nerf basketballs that he would throw.
Dude, are you telling me you lived the baseball slap shot regatta?
Yeah, man.
Do you know what that is?
No, but it sounds like I lived.
Oh my God, dude. This is one of the fucking funniest, stupid scenes. You just had the American version you just told us. This was wild. Slap shot regatta. We're down to the Nerfs. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we got to throw this up, everybody.
I'm so excited for this.
This is like, dude, you're going to fucking love this. Share screen, YouTube. It's from this stupid movie called She's Out of Your League, and it's a Canadian guy who are starring.
Oh, dude, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Wait, I haven't seen this. It's the blonde girl.
Maybe I'm just a bit lucky tonight.
What, you think you're Mr. Hot Shit now with your new chick?
What? No, maybe I'm just a bit lucky tonight.
You're not better than me. I mean, take a look around. All these trophies say Dylan Kettner. First place, MVP.
I don't think I'm better than you. I never said that. And yeah, maybe Molly's a little better looking than I am.
A little? Are you shitting me? Okay, I think we can all agree that Debbie here is one wicked hot box.
Thanks, babe.
And this chick of yours makes her look like a pig.
What? You're an asshole, Dylan.
See? This girlfriend of yours is already starting shit. You see that, Mom?
It's so accurate.
Oh.
I want to have another baby.
Okay, boys, it's a tie. There are no ties in hockey, as there are no ties in life.
True.
Last shot, winner takes all. Vote!
Okay, come on, you can do it, Kirk. Okay, he's got nothing. He's got less than nothing. Okay.
Come on, Dylan. Get in the zone. You're still my MVP, baby. And Kirk's just a skinny little loser.
Jesus, Debbie.
You want to do this? Let's do it.
Fuck it. This floor is all slippery. He's shooting. Fuck for this. Dylan, hey, sportsmanship. Fuck you. You guys take a time out from being assholes.
Oh god.
Oh.
There's Ben after he freaking decides to just peace out of high school freaking basketball, everybody. Dude.
Oh god, that's so funny. To be fair, I was probably like 8, 9 when that was happening, but that's really funny.
Your dad was just smoking the
Dude, oh yeah. He lets you get used to it a little bit, and then he goes, okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Papa John's got an arm on him, and he's gonna let you know about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And he is not afraid to plunk you.
Oh no. Don't hug that post. Don't hug that post, boy. You're gonna regret it.
Holy frig, man. So good, dude. I'm just picturing you and your dad do that. And we know how intense in Philly they play Manhunt. Ben basically broke his whole body running into a wall playing Manhunt.
Yeah.
Dude, that's probably a core memory the other way around. My kid's such a freaking nail gun. Your dad talking about you.
He probably goes, my kid's such a fucking idiot.
Oh, it's good, dude.
The first thing my dad probably would say goes, "Were you?" Because first thing I asked, was I safe? I go, "Oh, did you make it?"
Yeah, it's all that matters. You're literally Tristan Grant, who we got coming up after Carcillo. What he speaks about on that story, you're literally that guy. You're that tough, dude. Imagine Ben Myers as a hockey player. Oh boy,
dude. We've talked about it. I would have loved. My dad would have loved it. He loved every sport I played. I'm not gonna say he would have loved it more, but yeah. It's so funny because I played quarterback, right? But the thing I loved about playing quarterback in football was I loved being the guy that could take a hit and get up and like rally the boys kind of thing. Like that's like what I loved about it. I was like, don't protect me. Let me run through something to get the guys fired up.
Dude, I forgot. I must have, we got sucked back into doing things, but I watched your promo vid and you coming off the field there as a football player. Dude, you're a weapon. Like you could tell you were using that dome. You were just destroying people, dude. You were a freaking rig, dude.
It's really funny is because my mom was just such an angel and going through all the footage and stuff. And she was sending me all of the basketball highlights, but it was so hard to get you like scoring because the ball moves so fast. So there's all these ones, but there's not a good shot. So she got the ones of me like taking charges, and I was like, send them. I was like, the boys will love a guy that's taking a charge. Like how hockey players like the boys love when guys get in a fight.
Yes.
It's like the boys love when a guy lays his body out there and takes a charge. Yeah. Talking about Ben Myers, a third line pesky center. I would love to be.
Yeah, that's kind of your personality. But didn't you say you would thought it would have been a D-man though, right? Like
I would have, if I wasn't a goalie. After you've just heard my training regiment, I was training since the young days. I probably would have wanted to play D or center because I'm kind of a ham. I would want to take the face-offs.
All about that's Hollywood right there.
I like having like if the game's on the line and we need to win a face-off deep in our zone to like seal it and stuff like that. Like empty net, like it's on me to win that face-off. Like give that to me.
That's Broadway.
I need it. I'm not like a Hamlet. I want the attention. I want the pressure. That's what I want. I don't want the attention. I want the pressure.
Hey, don't want the attention. You want the pressure. Hey, sounds like somebody like you, everybody.
Oh, get me fired up.
Sounds like somebody like you, dude. That's how you like it. That's how you show up. It's not about that for you, man. You're just like, let me just do my thing. But the world's kind of asking of you a little bit, Ben. You know what? We're going to step forward a little bit.
I feel that right now, man. We're in a world. We should just record our conversations.
It's getting to the point, people. Like I know, Shari said that. It's kind of like how we always want the NHLers to be permanently mic'd up, and there to be like a $500 pay-per-view or whatever to get by the swearing problems of just let people listen to what guys are saying on the ice, like it and on the benches. The fights between guys, like that's the good shit. So why wouldn't it be just good to have a camera on every time we talk?
Right. Oh, and Mama Myers coming in with her favorite. She was being at the horse races with my dad, trying to teach me how to read the odds. We loved watching the horses coming out and trying to guess which one would win. we loved watching the horses.
Nice. Damn. Running around with our little girlfriends, siblings, just having a ripping time. Not dogs like Shari, because that's the most American thing ever.
Yeah, dude. Well, my mom was just talking about the time she lived in Florida, and my grandparents came down to visit her when she was like 17, 18, 19. I can't remember which age, I think around that time. And they thought they were going to a carnival. So they're like, okay, cool. My mom's like, yeah, we're down like by Pompano, Fort Lauderdale area kind of stuff. And they get there, and all of a sudden they start walking back into these woods. And my mom's like, what's happening? And it was cockfights. And my mom was like, oh my God. And my nan was betting on cockfights.
Oh my God. Nan bread.
But hello, they did come in to break it up. And my nan was like, you didn't pay me my money. I didn't get paid out yet.
I'm picturing Nan as like, what's her name from Golden Girls? The oldest one. The oldest like G-Ma.
That's gangster.
Just the bot. Like, oh, I love that. I love that.
Dude, not far off. It is not far off. She imagine her, but like kind of like monk-like, just very like wise, very matter of fact.
Oh, okay, so the like serious, but like that one's a loudmouth. She's like the dialed quiet.
Yeah,
one.
no, she's not. I didn't know her in the younger days. She may have been, but I always feel like she's just been much more of like stoic. But when you get her in her element, you get her gambling. You get her in a casino.
Oh,
she's out there. She's shining bright like a diamond.
Oh, geez. I love Nan.
Oh, legend.
Nan sounds amazing.
Absolute legend.
Shout out Nan. And she's still around.
Yeah, 96.
Oh, baby. You got some good genes there.
Dude. Yeah, Nan is epic. Shari said, my first year watching hockey, we had chicken wire instead of plexiglass. If you were down on ice, we could hear every word, and it was so funny.
Yeah, you got some live action there. That's like those people that stand too close to those races in like the Alps, and people are just like one slip and like everybody's dead, but they're just like right on the edge. It's intense. You were right there. You were right on top of the action.
Well, we got Lynn.
Oh, whoa, Lynn. Whoa, I didn't know Lynn was here. Now this is the first time Lynn was here since I think last week. Namaste.
Welcome in. So good to see you.
Yes, go.
As soon as she told me about your story, Connor, I howled. Oh.
Sure. Best was when the other team stuck. Best was when the other team's stick would go through the wire and fans would grab it and not give it back. It was intense. Oh my God. Yeah. Like that's back in the day, like, sounds great and all, but no thanks. That's just crazy talk. Even Jordan Tutu, he grew up Northern Arctic Circle. And he's like, yeah, we didn't play hockey. We just fought. We just like, it was like a fight in a hockey game broke out. It didn't even matter who won. And then we go home and just destroy blubber and punch each other again. I'm like, I'm not doing the right job. I'm not doing the right job.
Did anybody in the chat grow up, or Gabes, did you grow up like with the sand? Like I grew up with like a Sandlot type neighborhood. Like we had like 6, 7, 8 kids that we would play like backyard sports all of the time. So when you're saying that was like talk about unlocking a core memory. It was always playing these great games, and then fights would just break out in every single game, every single day. I say fights. It's like, like sport. It wasn't like fist fight. It was like sports fight, shoving, yelling, getting real like loud.
Little meltdown here or there. Like, yeah. Of course.
And then fists would get thrown sometimes, but it was like sports fighting. It wasn't like, all right, everybody move out. They're going to fight. It was like taking cheap shots and hitting each other.
It's so funny how I never had like a real serious brother fight. Like, I just think that's like a prerequisite of having brothers, where you've at least thrown hands, like at least once, where one of you snaps and the other one returns. And it just never happened with me and my brother. And I'm surprised by that, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's, I think, the joke in my family is my sister used to bully me. When I was like 6, or when I was really young or whatever, she was like throwing frying pans at my head and stuff like that.
Jeez.
Yeah, like
Shari grew up. Shari, Ben, everybody's just having the most typical American childhood here.
Yeah. We are. Shari grew up in a sandlot. It was my sister and me and 10 boys. We played army and made crazy bike ramps and wrestle matches. Yeah, we had these woods and we would make these insane jumps over these logs, and like we felt like we were like Olympic BMX, like what X Games type stuff. But I remember like breaking seats and pedals because you land and you'd fall and like you break your handlebars and stuff. It was wild. Oh, that was so much fun.
You were definitely one of those kids, dude. I watched that being like, I wouldn't go past gear 1 on a dirt bike. I was terrified. That shit, dude. I was like, I'm good, man. I'm taking enough heat. That's why I didn't play rugby. I'm like, not blowing my knee out there. No thanks. You guys are savages, man.
It takes me a while to warm up. I'm not one of those kids that like jumped in like reckless abandon. I'm somebody who like, I had to go down the ramp first before I hit the jump. Like, okay, that's what it feels like to get. It's the same as an adult. It's definitely carried over. Once I get comfortable, let me go. Let me go. Laura Nick said sisters are worse. Yeah, no, I love my sister, but yeah, she, if she could have thrown hands with me, she probably would have. Thank goodness I grew fast, because she would have been beating the shit out of me.
Thank goodness.
Totally. Yeah, we in the woods, totally us, but absolutely, that's awesome. We had to carry kids home sometimes. My mom, core memory unlocked. One time I was playing backyard football and somebody elbowed me in the nose and my nose was like bleeding. And me and my friend like had to like walk me home, and he goes, Mrs. Myers, Ben's dying. And I'm just bleeding out of my nose.
How old?
I had to be like 10.
Oh gosh, that's like, he might have been aware. He might have been throwing some shade, like sarcasm there.
No, he wasn't, because I like my nose was gushing blood.
He was dead serious.
No, he was Ben's dying, and my mom was like, he's okay. He'll be fine.
Oh my
Patch
God.
him up, put some stuff up there, get him back on the field.
Sharzy, why am I not surprised? I mean, he grew up in Rockford, dude. I remember going there the first time, playing in the minors for Iowa. Rockford, bitter rivals, and we go up to this little kind of random hotel, and then right across the street was this bar called the Thunder Bay Grill, which is like in Canada. It makes no sense that that's in Illinois, and I just was like, I'm home. And I just destroyed food. But yeah, that place was a little sketch. There's a little sketch, Shares. It's no wonder you're fighting everybody.
Yeah, the sketch places always have the best food. Always have the best food. Was it wings?
There was like, oh no, it was like Canadian, like, I don't know. I joked with everybody that it was Canadian food. Come on, guys. Like, but I was just thrilled. I thought it was just lovely.
Oh God.
I loved everything about it. There's so many times they ate everything.
I think I would love to like write a movie about my childhood in my neighborhood, but it already exists and it's the Sandlot kind of thing.
Wow.
It's like, that's exactly, I would love to do it with like another sport. But yeah.
I had a good streak. I guess I forget I love how you were like core memory unlocked. I was like so engaged after that.
Dude, I'm lit up. Like,
and you've been like, I think you caught it once, but I think you've been spitting those words nice, dude. I saw you catch it once. I was like, oh yes.
I know. We're working. We're putting in the hours.
He's all he does, people. That's all he does, dude. It's all he does. Thunder Bay Grill, says Sharzy. My sister hid under the table during the Easter buffet because they had a bunny mask on. He literally knows the place. Oh, it's so good. Sharzy, that's like the Hall of Fame place for me, man. What a place in Rockford. And Sharzy, what the hell is the guy's breakfast place halfway between where the Best Western and the Highway and the Rink? There's just this like greasy like diner where everybody just goes. We would go there on off days and just annihilate food. Annihilate it, Sharzy. I don't know what that place is called, but it was a vibe. It was packed every night, every morning, Sunday, packed out the door.
Sorry, Rockford was one of your ladder stops, right? The last one.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Oh man,
Johnny Pancakes. That's it, baby.
Is that a core memory unlock right there?
Yeah, Johnny Pancakes. Oh, I think we just called it Johnny's. Johnny's. Fucking rights, dude. But yeah, that was a great core memory unlocked. That was awesome. Oh man, yeah, we had a great street of kids. Skinner Ave. We're like one of the last generations that didn't have phones and doing all that stuff, and every day was something different. It was, riding around the neighborhood with Yu-Gi-Oh cards taped to the spokes to make it sound like a motorbike.
Yeah.
The more you could get on, the better. Or playing basketball, or playing street hockey, or playing Lord of the Rings, or like Cops and Robbers, just nonstop action. Car, move the nets, whole deal. Cookouts, ever just people playing bouncy castles. Not like a Richie one, like a grungy kind of gritty street.
Oh, that's fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so fun. We had this game called Bloody Wolf.
Oh, that sounds my kind of game.
Yeah, I don't. It kind of just sounds like it was Manhunt. The more I think about it, like other people go out and hide, and then you had to. If you didn't get everybody, somebody had to come and like. It just sounds like Manhunt, but you wouldn't like release people. But you had to come back and get back to the starting point, and other people went out to go and like find you and stuff like that. But
Bloody Wolf.
I forget why it was called Bloody Wolf.
That's a badass name.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, I wish I could remember. Yeah, all of these things have me lit up. Oh
yeah. We're just painting. We're all just painting canvases and pictures in each other's minds because we're all the same consciousness. And like you said, in my share today, my video, I wasn't doing that. I'm not even. Anyway, that gets really deep. But you just let it flow. Just let it fucking flow. Anyway, Lisa Jude. Anyway, I said hello earlier, but no one replied. Have a great night, all.
Lisa Jude, it's so good to see you. I did not see it. I apologize if I missed it.
Namaste, Lisa Jude. Namaste. We honor your path as always. Couldn't do it wrong.
Even if you tried.
Because I know I couldn't even do it if I tried. And if we're one, I know you're the same as me. So, yeah.
You know what's really funny? The bot that's in here, I kept thinking it was saying bottle service. It was like most affordable bottle service. And I was like, for 1 cent? I was like, that sounds way too good to be true. I'm like, oh, botting.
Botting.
Thinking it's a bottle service. This is helping my heavy. Love the memories coming back. Thank you for helping supply.
Yeah, I heard Shari's message got buried back in the bit saying, "Good evening, everyone. Connor, your hibachi story was hilarious. It got me in there." And then I saw Lynn's. We talked to Lynn's comment, but hey, it just is what it is. I love memory painting, and I love sharing like this.
Me and you had that conversation. Me and you were just sitting at a place and like seeing old videos and pictures of ourselves. Like, what would that like? Because we don't know each other as like we'll call it the troubled versions, right? Mm-hmm. And so like hearing and sharing and catching up and like hearing everybody in the chat talk about like Laura be like, my sister watched WWE with her dad and then did the moves on me and then wasn't allowed to watch it anymore. Like those types of things. Like it all just feels like we're around a bonfire talking about like not even like the good old days, but the good old days that are one day this is gonna be like, remember when we were all on stream chatting about this stuff? Well, right before everything popped off and we realized everything already was beautiful kind of thing. We were so grateful that we started overthinking it.
Well, got the footage downloaded from the first ones. I backed them all up. I got the clipper on it, dude. We'll be ripping these heartfelt clips, get them out there. People want to hear this stuff, but we're going to be able to look back and be like, yeah, we have the whole record here. How crazy are kids growing up these days? Just can see their whole parents' lives if their parents let them.
That's insane. One super cool, right? That'd be so cool to see. Like, yeah. But there's a storytelling aspect to it that isn't like. I think so many people are scared to do things because it is being recorded, or they're doing it because it's being recorded instead of just going out and like, how many things would I have done if it was being recorded? Like, I know me, I'd be scared to fail. So I wouldn't want anyone to see it. So I wouldn't do it probably. Where other people are like, I'm going to go to level 11 because I want to get all the attention kind of thing. But yeah, I'm happy with my generation. Our generation is We got best of both worlds.
That's a very nice way to look at that. I like that. We did get the best of both worlds.
Do you remember? Maybe this will unlock something. When like AIM first came out, and you get out of school and you would go to try to talk to your crush, or everyone would like log out and your buddy list would come up, and you would go talking to somebody, and there'd like be these nerves, and you'd just be AIM and people, and it was just like this big, huge. Oh, like that's how I learned how to talk to people. Was like learning how to. I'm such a good. I feel like I'm such a good writer and conversationalist over text or whatever because of those days.
Wow.
You never know what you're training for.
That was perfect timing. That was perfect timing. You never know what you're training for, people. You just don't.
I remember my screen name was NFG Silver.
What's that mean?
I loved the band Newfound Glory, and it was the back end of Quicksilver.
Damn.
Yeah.
What a company that was. Good close there.
Right? No, don't forget about Hurley and Rusty too.
Hurley! I love Hurley's logo. Hurley and Fox, badass. That was so you. That was so you. You were so in that group. I can so see that. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Touch 007. I watched WWE with my dad. Thought it was fake, like the blood was ketchup. Haha.
I did too, actually.
The K-Fab. That's you grew up watching wrestling?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. That's something. And like, this is our house. Our house was like anything woo, like what the hell's that? And then anything wrestling, we're like, shit's fake. Fuck that shit. Like we just, my family did not get K-Fab 1 single ounce, and I didn't even know what that word was till like 6 months ago.
K-Fab. What's K-Fab?
That's like WWE wrestling. It's all like. Everybody knows it's a joke. Wink, wink. Yeah, fuck you. You know, like it's like everybody's in on the joke of wrestling that it's fake and it's.
I didn't know that word.
Ben, did we just like reveal Santa Claus to you?
Yeah. Oh, I think you just started another conversation. How did you find out that Santa Claus wasn't real?
Honestly, I wish I could. I have no fucking idea. I have no memory. All I can think of with that analogy is the ego realization analogy. And I've had that one where I thought like this thing was real, but I don't remember. I think it just was just like a natural, no birds in the beanstalk, no Santa's not real talk. It was kind of just like, I guess 1 year they're just like, so we're going to stop giving you presents from Santa now or something like that. And I'm just like, nice.
Anybody in the chat, do they have a good story? Because like mine's kind of similar. I remember being in 4th grade, which may be young, maybe old to realize this, but this kid in 4th grade, his name was Pat Hedgedus. And he was talking about something about Santa not being real. Oh, you still believe in Santa to somebody? And I was like, no. Am I not? And I was like, of course not. And that's like how I kind of started being the detective. I was like, there is some antennas going up here.
Yeah. That peer pressure will get you though.
Oh, and that was the Catholic school stuff. I found, man, Catholic school bursted a lot of bubbles for me.
We said never anything about it, says Laura Nicole. Shari still believes in him. I was 11. My friends would try and tell me, and I told them they're lying. Just, oh no, it's
no.
Like, mom and dad would. I'm like, that might be the worst way. Kids tell you, and you're not home to be. Mom and dad to hold you, and it's like mom and dad lied. Like who the it's like realizing the government's just like actually like lost to their egos too. Whoa,
man, I never thought about that way of being like thinking like mom and dad are liars.
Yeah,
it's true. I deserve answers.
Oof. That was me ripping out of Michael Singer's temple, driving back to the life with my ex going, where the fuck has this been? Where the fuck? Why didn't I know this earlier? Car Santa's not fucking real. God damn.
This would have changed everything.
Yeah, this one's I mean, that's a paradigm shifter. This one's a paradigm shifter.
Yeah, that. Do you ever think this way too? Like, conceptually, I can say the things, but there's this still integration process of like being and knowing and living it, because it all makes sense in books and being able to talk about it, like the dots connect. But when it comes down to it, like it's only glimpses of the feeling being living, and now putting the awareness on it and the extended, like that's what we're working on, I think. But that's where I get to a lot is, hold on, am I just like talking about it a lot? How much of it do like the Michael Singer stuff, like am I actually embodying kind of thing? That's where I've kind of been.
Oh boy, God, have I been there. I write a good bunch of that in my book, people. And it's definitely some of the most places you go, yep, I have a decent regret. I wouldn't do that again. You know,
Place in regret.
Oh, there's definitely that was a tough hill to climb through there's so many, like you have your emotion wheel there. Like there's so many things you got to get to the root of. That one, yeah. Deep shit.
No.
You got to go through all these different belief systems, and they got to crack and shatter. Can't find your.
Don't worry, we're moving, and we've moved some things. I saved one of the stickers. Huh.
It's a lot of emotions. You got to contradictions and all that stuff. Yeah, that was good time.
Interesting. Oh, I say interesting because the way my experience is, regret's not the emotion that pops up for me.
What's it for you, brother?
It's a great question. It's like exploration. It's like I know it's part of the process. So I don't regret not knowing or acting. I didn't know better. If I did know better, I probably wouldn't have done it. And if I did, then I didn't really know it.
That's did you hear when I said it too? I said it, I got a decent regret. It's like that's Michael Singer terminology, because he's like, that's exactly why I say that, what you just said. It's exactly it.
Yeah.
It's data collection, brother.
I don't have it. Yeah, because I don't know. And now, whether it be relationships or I think maybe in the past I used to have a little bit more of it. I should have done this, and if I did that, that would have worked out that way. I would have got what I wanted. I would have manipulated it to be the happiest version of whatever. But no, I've learned that it just kind of falls into place, and whatever is happening, it's all just the power of perspective.
Yeah.
That's where we're at, I think.
Oh, it's so good, dude. I think that's wow, that shows me a lot right there. Like you can go on riffs on like a lot of different topics, and I'm just like yeah, like I so sign off on that. Of course, in life we want to be around people that agree with things that we agree with, right? Like makes sense. I'm like, that guy fucking gets me, you know? I like how you say those things.
I appreciate that. A lot of time thinking about them, jamming on them, experiencing through them, right? And it's always, sometimes you don't know rooms exist. You feel like you're the only one that occupies the room. And then you have a room full of community people, like Shari saying, like, she's always believed in magic. I sometimes didn't know that magic wasn't real. It's all perspective.
Oh, yeah.
All a show.
Yep. Hey, you got to return to being little children. Abracadabra, Mickey Mouse, baby. Let's go. That's what we're doing here.
Like, what? Like, can you imagine? Like, this is all a magic trick. And all we're searching for is the great reveal. What are the best? You think the universe is a piss poor magician? It's just going to tell you what the trick is? No way. I'm losing my mind here. This is what it is we're just getting bamboozled in a magic trick. And we're stuck trying to figure out the magic trick. What fun is the magic trick when you figure it out?
Oh, nobody in here would pick that for any of us.
Why would you? So you can then perform the magic trick? Here's the thing. You are the magician. It's all part of the ruse.
The cosmic joke, brother.
Oh, I'm losing my mind.
People. Oh, it's so good. Dude, it's so good.
Laura Nick said,
Yeah.
if you manipulated to get things to turn out how you wanted it, would it be real? Would it have been worth it? I don't.
Laura Nicole, what a fucking question.
What a beautiful question.
Yeah.
And to answer your question,
Sorry.
that is so beautiful.
Sorry, brother.
What are you apologizing for?
Oh, sorry. I thought I cut you off.
Oh, no. I was pausing while I was thinking, and I was just stimming out loud. Sorry. If you manipulate, think it would it have been real? No, it wouldn't. Well, it would have been real, yes, but it would have been with malintent and not love and happiness for all. It would have been only love and happiness for me. And I like that wouldn't feel harmonious.
Oh, that's bringing up a lot of questions. Like, do you feel like there's a part of us, even humans have done the worst things? Do you think there's a part of us that knows it's wrong, even throughout that all? In your own experience, what you've read, what you've learned about people, like that conscious of like, yeah, I know I'm doing what I'm doing is wrong, but I'm doing it. Because you said there you would have malintent kind of thing or whatever. Like, I'm just curious. Like, do you think?
I don't think everybody knows. I think so. We'll take narcissism for instance.
Okay.
I believe in just research and experience and all that kind of stuff. Narcissists don't know they're doing something wrong. Like the core, like there's narcissistic tendencies where people are being manipulative, but they don't possess empathy.
Yeah.
So expecting them to have the empathetic traits that maybe I or someone else possess when they don't possess that tool, I think they act in ways that is manipulative and everything is about them and it's how it impacts them, not how what they do impacts others. And even if they're told, they don't get that, right? And so to answer your question, yeah, no, I don't think everybody has that. I don't think. What about yourself? What about people in the chat? I think that's a really, really good question.
Well, that's bringing up a lot of like I read about in my book. I thought I was one. I thought I was a narcissist, and I was like, why haven't I been diagnosed with this yet? Basically, and damn, I was told I'm like not, but you sure as hell feel like the ego tricks you into then being like, it's almost like condemning itself. Like then, it flips. It's not like, oh, we're awesome. We're narcissists. Narcissism's rooted in insecurity and it overcompensates. And holy fuck, was I insecure.
Can I ask you a question? Did you hope it was true because then you'd have an excuse for what you did? And then when you got the answer that it wasn't that, what was that feeling?
Yeah. It's responsibility. That's, bro, Coach Carter. It's not that we fear that we're inadequate. We fear our own power.
When you don't get the excuse that you wish you had, the easy way out, essentially, like, oh no, I'm a narcissist. Most narcissists aren't thinking, I hope I'm a narcissist.
Literally.
They don't have the awareness, right? It's one of those things. I don't know how my actions. You were already at the point of seeing how your actions impacted others.
Yeah.
And you were hoping for the easy way out, right? Now look at you. Look what you're doing now. You're not making up for it. You're just learning and growing and evolving and transcending, whatever words people want. Shari says, I think our traumas can look like narcissism when they are still in front and ego is in protection.
Yeah. And this is the part where I'll chime in with my lived experience of just what I feel or know in my own way, is that there are no, like, the people have these narcissistic disorder, bipolar disorder, major depressive disorder. And I just think, yeah, these things, the people that do bad things and stuff, they're all they just are lacking understanding. It's just a lack. And we think ignorance is stupid in our language in English, but it's really, speaking in this terms, it's kind of like more like you're unaware. That's what ignorance is. You're just lacking awareness on the wall. And I think every single human that's ever done anything bad in any way, shape, or form is just someone who does not remember who they are. Because the second you know who you are and that everybody else is the same as you, it's a narcissistic way of why would you hurt yourself? If Jimmy over there is you, why would you do that? Why would you? It gets like, it's radical, so changing. It's crazy. I don't know. It's freeing because then I'm not worried about any evil people.
It's radical. It is, and
it is.
Narcissists don't fully realize they're narcissistic. I should say some don't. I can give my lived experience.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what we're here to hear.
I believe when I've made decisions, I knew whether it was right or wrong for me morally. Not saying right or wrong on the grand picture of things.
Me too.
And I chose, and I took responsibility. Like I know, and that's where sometimes when we talk about intuition, that's kind of what I think about. It's like, yeah, you just chose the other one.
Yeah,
that's okay. That if you chose the other way, it would have consequences, good or bad. If you choose this way, it has consequences, good or bad. It's a choose your own journey. Remember that. It's a choose your own journey.
People you're going to see in my book. I mean, if you followed me enough and you've been around a while, the event that happened in a certain time. And wow, did I meet what Ben is saying? I lived in the most dramatic fucking way in my quirky, hilarious meat monkey spacesuit life.
Do I know this story? Don't say it. I know it.
Most people here would have followed long enough. It's like, you
remember in your book?
But it's fine because you remember when all of a sudden I showed up a little banged up.
Is it for an interview?
No, banged up as in, remember I was like injured. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I remember that stuff. I don't know if I know the whole story.
Yeah, you may not know the whole. Then you might not even. You're gonna read it fresh too, maybe.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I remember it happening. That's when you really first started recording stories really regularly. So I think I just remember like, oh, you're injured, this and that. The big thing. I remember two major stories. One was your emergency room.
Tick saga.
Tick saga. Yes, that's the big one.
Saga.
And I go, man, the ball's on him to be posting this stuff on. I loved it. And then the other one was a show. It was like kind of around the same time. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the details.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all have these moments in our life, people, where you just know you shouldn't have done something. Whether you're spiritual or not. What they asked Adyashanti, this awesome spiritual teacher, well, what do you think is going on in the world, and what do people got to do? And it's tough. And he's like, 84% of people they polled in the United States said they've had a religious experience. 84%. Spiritual, religious, whatever the hell you want to call it, doesn't matter. That is nuts. Because people talk about it like you are a whack job if you have one, right? I remember I was that guy. People it's gotten a lot better, I think, recently, or I've just left those spaces and moved into love and light spaces. But I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, dude.
What you'll see on the internet, what you'll see on the news, is just the polarization of everything.
Mm-hmm.
85, 90% is all right here. We all share similar stuff, but they won't let you believe it because that's unity, that's love, that's harmony, that's all of the stuff in which you lose. That's a whole different rabbit hole.
Yes.
But yeah, no, Sorry, I feel like many walk around numb to their feelings, so don't feel the feelings or something is wrong. And it can be we really don't want to see it. Sometimes we don't know we don't want to see something, but that's where it comes into this experience is that's a whole like personal journey of like why I think I'm here, why I chose to come here, have I been here before kind of thing. Laura Nicole, I don't know if you remember, it was training camp. Maybe I want you to read this one because it seems it's about you.
Okay. Well, you know what's funny is you've broken your nose way more times. I've never broken mine, so it's actually kind of is to you. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if you remember. It was training camp, maybe your second one. You fully got into a fight with one of your teammates. I can't remember if you broke his nose or not. Was that all ego? I'm curious from your perspective. Holy cow. She's hitting on one of the stories I didn't even get to put in the book because I was like, hey, we can't put every hockey detail. Obviously, you have to share us on train camp, but we're all like, whoa, oh my gosh. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Greg Stager, my arguably closest friend on the team. He literally looks at me. He's like, Gabes, like, we want to fight? Like, I should probably fight. I'm like, please, like, where has this been? We need to, I'm trying to get ready to get drafted here, you know? And we went and I did a sneaky move on him that I honestly don't know why I never did it again. I think maybe because he was so inexperienced. I wasn't super experienced either, but I literally grabbed, you grab onto the guy's shirt, right? And he was a big dude too. He's big as me, heavier than me. And so he thought he was just going to hold me out and he kind of looked the other way a little bit. And I had trained my MMA in both hands that year. So I had this grab on and I went, oh, this hand's free. And I just put my lead knuckle right through the bridge of his nose. And it was just like a faucet. And he was like, off to the hospital, shattered nose. The trainer was all pissed at me. He's got to stay late. And then I looked at Bootsy later and I'm like, Bootsy. And he's like, well, like this is just, that's the kind of guy he was. He's like, this is like, what do they want us to do? You had to do it. Like, oh, it's a fight. That's what we do. He was like this intellectual guy that like thought hockey was ridiculous. He's like kind of stupid sometimes. And he would just, oh God, such a unique cat.
Oh, what core memories unlocking.
Core memories. But yeah, that's ego. Laura Nicole. That's like, I'm going to hurt my friend and he knows he might hurt me so that we can further our careers and our dreams. Absolutely. That's ego.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Tommy, you just saying hi and hope everyone is good. Only been here for a few, going to leave in a few, but just wanted to say hi. Hello. Happy Father's Day, my friend. We appreciate you being in here. We appreciate your journey. So glad you stopped in to show some love, my friend. So happy.
Tommy, I was doing that last week when you were not on, Ben. You got that one in me.
Tommy, you.
Hi, Tommy, I remember playing for Mike Yo. I didn't call him that back then, but he was my first NHL coach. Mike Yo. Shout out Mike Yo. Good guy. Nice guy. Played hard. Really tough.
Yeah. People you remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you remember. So I want to ask you about Kachuk.
Oh, yeah.
Going down to Florida.
Yeah, I went off on that. I
saw that. You had some feelings about the Yank leaving the North.
That's leaving. Hey, it's so true. It's just so true. When I get a chance to jump on something, when I see something come up, then I'm like, yeah, I feel really strong about it and I will defend it. And I have no problems with it. That's what I go through. And we actually had a guy, that D Legend guy, came back early in the stream on Instagram. I didn't even pay attention because he was spitting hot fire at me that I'm not shining love and light and stuff. And I'm like, dude, this was my most cushy one yet. I don't know what he's talking about. This was light. I was chirping carnivores over vegans. Big fucking deal, making the carnivore diet American. I was just goofing around. But people tried to tell me, no, he loves it there. He's going to stay. And I'm like, just looking at them like, Santa ain't real. Like, no, he's never going to stay in Canada. Ever. He's a freaking Yank, man.
Well, yeah, I hate to say it, but after we showed our dominance in the world of hockey, I'd want to return home to the promised land too.
Fair enough. Hey, I honestly respect the patriotism. I respect the they'll do anything for their family. They're a tight knit group. It's one of those things where I used to be really extremist left. Like, I'm talking really extreme people, as much as I was atheistic. And I used to think that people were like less than, of course, because I was smarter and the whole ego trip. But yeah, that's oof. That's a rabbit hole you can fall down. That's a rabbit hole you fall down. So I respect Trump people. That's why I feel comfortable speaking on these things now and stuff, because I'm really above. I'm not above it. The truth goes above all that BS of all the love and light.
Yeah, absolutely. And also you have a little bit of fun on social media too, like those kind of things. But what are your thoughts? Him going, who was he traded for? Any
pretty, I mean, a pretty great haul. Like if you're looking at it from Ottawa's perspective, I don't know how you can be that super upset. They got a first round pick, a second round pick. I feel like I can't remember if they got a player, and I don't think so. No, first, second, and then 2 firsts, but like in 2029, 2030. So technically 3 first round picks. So for the long haul, it's great, but it's kind of a long time from now. But I thought it's a win-win for both. They're not going to probably get more anywhere else if it had leaked out that he wanted to go play with his brother and only there, like Larkin's doing, right? There's all these factors that come in. I think both sides walk away very happy.
What I hope happens here is this causes a ripple effect where Giroux does not return back to Ottawa.
Ooh.
and he comes back and plays on Couturier. I don't know, because they're both centers, so it'd be kind of tough. I don't know if like Claude would go like a wing, or I would love that to be our third, fourth line.
Yeah, if he's not wanting to finish now that they don't have a chance to win as much, and he's from there, maybe he's like, well, fuck, why don't I, like, I'm here to win a little bit. Why don't I go back to Philly? Who knows what can happen? Who knows can make a run, you know?
Philly's humming too, and he knows when that city gets humming, they love him. We love Giroux. Always.
Dude, I got Giroux stories for you.
Oh God.
Bro, you're gonna lose it to this one. You're gonna fucking lose it. Okay, people, I literally say in my book when I go see Michael Singer, I'm like, hey, I've met people before I've seen on TV. Some people live up to the hype, some people don't, you know? And I had a little flashback where I named some people, but I was like, Mickey is that guy. So, man, I went to Philly's training camp. I get there early. I'm in the best shape of my life, 6'3", 215. Like, such good shape. Wait till you hear Sam Moran on our podcast we filmed. He's like, who the fuck is that in the shooting room stick handling like he's chopping onions? Like, he's there all day. Who is this fucking guy? And they're like, that's fucking Gabriel. And they're like, he's like, that's fucking awesome. You know, I was a lunatic, people. Lunatic. John Tortorella seen me, he would have just played me first line, I think. You know, and I go out there and we're doing first or second day of training, and you skate like a bagger practice, hour 15, hour 20, and then they do conditioning at the end. Everybody gets put in a corner, they bring the nets in a bit, and you just do like laps. You do mountains, like 1 lap, then 2 laps, then 3, then 4, then back down. And I'm in shape. And how I've made my way through the ranks is to do shit like this, to show how bad I want it. I don't give a fuck. No cringe prison here. So I get out and like, you know how you kind of like, you're in a race, you kind of inch towards and you want to start in the lead. So I'm kind of like inching, and I'm in with Giroux and Voracek in my group. So I inch and I get to the front and I just take off like Pavlov's. I'm gone. I'm leading it by a lap or half lap. And then it gets to the second time, and then we get to the next corner. He's rotate, and Voracek comes up. He's like, kid, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what? He notoriously, like, not in the best shape, just so skilled, right? Giroux's like, Voracek's in the back. Giroux's like 2 away from me behind. And I think he apparently he usually crushes people with this. I think he could have smoked me if he wanted. He's a fucking animal. He literally looks at me. He's like, kid, go. And I'm like, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sure. Yes, Claude. I'm gone. Like, so fucking cool. He's on that level he's not as good as Crosby, obviously, but he's on that level of character there, and he might be cooler. Like, he's cool, man. He's a cool dude. I was always never a cool dude. He's a cool dude.
He has that, like, you talk about aura, right? Like,
yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Would Crosby have been as notoriously famous or big and well received in Philly? Probably. But Giroux's like, there's a difference, right? Some people are built for different cities.
Yeah.
Giroux had that swagger, that cool, like, there was something always about him where, like, we started catching wind once he's becoming a free agent. We're like, I don't care. Come back. We don't care what you do. We love you. And like stories like that, go, kid. Like, I lose my mind.
Oh, I was ready to go.
Because at that point, like I know you're training so hard, you're in your best shape, doing all this kind of stuff, but like it doesn't seem like there's like that much camaraderie yet at like camp and stuff like that. So like even getting that like nod to go, like that is something like you're not sitting there chopping it up with him all the time on the ice kind of thing.
No. Oh, that's actually a really astute point. You sound like a fucking real like hockey dude talking there, dude. Like you get to camp, and even after you make the first cut or two, there's down to 2 teams, and there's one that has more of the vets on the team, and they all have guaranteed contracts. They're all living it up. They're yucking it up, and sometimes you could tell they're uncomfortable because you have a guy like me in line who's never made it and is just dying to make it, right? And it's like it's almost like get a room, guys, but you also like love it, and you're like, I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be doing that. You know, I'm gonna come to camp so knowing that I'm on the team no matter what I do, you know, like back in minor hockey. That's how those guys got to come to the rink.
Well, you talk about it even when you say like about fighting. It's always hungry league down there, and when you get to the league, it's much more like political. Like I don't want to upset the tide here because if you're upsetting the Giroux and the Voracek, they look at the coach and they go, no. And you know there's this swing of like, oh, he's not a good fit. It becomes much more bullshit like that. I'm guessing. Once again, never been.
You're
but
nailing it, dude.
I'm assuming there's some more political boys club type stuff that you also can't just be the hardest worker in the room. You also have to be likable. You have to kind of fit the mold and not make the other people look bad when they don't feel like going hard.
Fuck, you're just dialed in, dude. Brent, you think Ben studies human fucking behavior of people? You think he geeks out on this shit? Holy fuck, that's so true. I don't have nothing to add. Fucking brilliant. That's the experience, man. Oh, maybe he's kind of a man too. He's kind of gone through some of these things, some of these feelings. Sharzy, USA. Not even Canadians want to play in Canada. And that's coming from Sharzy, who respects the shit out of Canada and roots for our hockey team sometimes. Like I respect that coming from you. Your man boobs are showing you like that one, eh, Sharzy? I got Sharzy to comment on my video with some humor there. So hey, if that's not proof the love and light's flowing through, I don't know, because I ain't funny like that. I just stupid shit comes out.
It's that and your Lord Farquaad and Pirate or whatever.
It's telling you. I never like that whole Michael Jackson thing before. What do you mean he'd run to the fucking studio at 3 a.m. calling the producer, we got to get there and make the song before God gives it to Prince? Like, I was like, what the fuck is like these is like wizards? No wonder they're so famous. They're doing witchcraft. That's literally what I thought.
Radio stations, man. It's all frequencies.
Fuck.
When you get that pool, bring it up and you never know what comes through.
Ooh. You have no idea. That's what makes it so fun. 9-2-5 this year, first in 29 and 30. Okay, 2 first-round picks for this year, 9 and 25, and then first in 29 and 30. So 4 first-round picks.
That's a haul.
Right. Yeah. You're not going to do better than that. They're going to be laughing to get that for Larkin. Like, it might get half that.
Yeah, that's wild. That's yeah. Hey, Drew, Claude, if I may, come home, big dog.
Yeah, seriously, let's go.
I know you remember the shift. You remember that eruption that happened, the orange and black just cheering.
Fucking hitting Crosby off the center ice draw. You kidding me? We have a perfect slot for you. Come back, be the short-term captain to really make sure Porter Martone is that guy that never leaves Philly.
Dude, you hit him opening shift and then you get him at the top and you just risk. Dude, one of the coolest things. It's right up for me. That's right up there with Allen Iverson crossing over. So there's 2 Allen Iverson crossing over Jordan, dropping it, and then also the Ty Lue step back and then step over. Yeah. Like the shift is right there. Like do you know how much that was playing when we were playing Pittsburgh here? You never get sick of it.
Oh, where is Crosby's hockey IQ there, brother? Wakey, eggs and bakey.
Oh, dude, and like I have so much respect for Sid the Kid. I'm a Philly fan through and through. We want to talk our shit, but like when it comes to Claude and Sid, it's one of those ride or die. Claude, that's the coolest thing that's ever happened. That's so.
And he's got red hair. Like, come on.
He just been defying odds since I don't know what age.
Just everybody always like I never understood the whole shitting on redheads thing. Like I really don't get it. But he's fucking he's cool as shit, man. Like
you want to keep your soul.
yeah.
That's a good move. Good move. Don't start talking shit now.
I know I'm dead ass. Like red haired girls, beautiful. I grew up with Harry Potter. Ron, I thought Ron was fucking hilarious.
Weasley, yeah, that's always the role they give, like that type of look, right? It's always the funny, the friend, it's never the main character, and I think that's got to change.
Drew's
main character.
Claude Giroux's main character.
Main character,
dude. That guy, yeah. You can just like you said, he's just got like you talk to him and you talk to Crosby, you're talking to completely different human beings. Like Crosby's like super plain Jane compared to Giroux. Giroux is like he's like John Wick to Tom Cruise kind of thing, you know?
Oh, that's
the best part is Keanu Reeves isn't actually like that. But yeah, he doesn't shoot everybody, but he shoots them with love.
That's a good combo. That's a really good analogy or a comparison.
Thanks, brother.
It's like if would I want to hear Sid the Kid tell stories about of course I would. But would I want to hear Claude Giroux talking shop, chopping it up? Oh God, there's just going to be a different story. It's going to be different. I've never sat in the room with either of them. I'm just obviously a fan of the game sitting here. I haven't held a candle to anything, but in that world. But there's Claude Giroux is just cool.
You're speaking my language, and it's like easily findable. Obviously, Sid gets the negative by being the best. He's always going to get the haters, so Giroux doesn't get as many, but. He's just got the legendary chirps online in the YouTube videos, whereas Crosby's is always like the whiner narrative, and Giroux's just like, you're a pigeon, bud. Oh, like,
to JVR, who was his former teammate, which is so good. And you know that he was Konechny's vet because Konechny is just Claude Giroux 2.0 with chirping and stuff like that. It's so
he's
good.
the English like Hunter, Ontario version of Claude Giroux.
Yeah, oh man, I'm happy talking about that.
I know, that's fun. I'm glad that like that's so cool that we have those like little things like that, dude. Oh yeah. Whoever takes Larkin is given Detroit a favor. Rumor is he asked for a trade before the deadline. It doesn't surprise me at all. Brady Tkachuk has just got people lining up for him. Brady Tkachuk secretly says, hey, get me out of here. He's gone. Dylan Larkin doing this for too long. Stevie Y trying to maximize the trade. Not good. Not good. Not happy sides.
Man.
It gets really emotional, these sports, man. You know that?
It does. And once again, the business of it all is weird because windows close and you might be able to try to go about it, be quiet, but then you're kind of throwing people under the bus behind the scenes, and all of a sudden management, especially a legend like Stevie Y, right? Oh no, I'm not going to be one up. I'm not going to be big man. Like you're not going to big man Stevie Yzerman. You're just not.
I remember Sean Avery telling like he just thinks he played with Yzerman in Detroit. He thinks he's like there's nobody cooler. Like he gets way too serious when he's talking about like the guy's the coolest fucking guy ever. Stevie fucking Y. Like we're at the bar and girls are just lining up to try to see if they're Mr. or Mrs. Right. Like he's just like $5,000 tux, just class, all times class. And I'm like, Jesus, Sean.
And that's what Sean Avery doesn't talk like that about many people, right?
No. And my mom doesn't say every time, she doesn't do this for many people. Every time he comes on the TV screen up there with his glasses in the press box, she's like, oh, he was always a cutie. He was always a cutie. I'm like, Yep. He's
like Stevie Y.
Stevie Y. He's the fucking man.
Aura. Sid the Kid's got it in spades too. The kid's got aura. There's no doubt about it. No. The video that came out of him during the All-Star break out there on the outdoor rink, just getting some skate and some practice time. And like, you just love when people love the sport, right? And nobody was talking, like trying to film him. It was just some random kids like, is that Sidney Crosby? Like, you just love when players are still kids and doing that kind of stuff. You get to see like the Giroux, when it becomes the business aspect of it, like that's where I think as fans, we're kind of like, can you guys keep that behind the doors? We liked it much better before we knew how much everyone was making, who's demanding this, whose wife is doing all of this stuff, who is married to, like, let's keep it about the sports, because that's like where I think a lot of the things got lost as fans, and not so much maybe in hockey, because I don't hear that much in hockey, but other sports, it's like, I don't care about a lot of the other shit. If it's all the other shit, tell me the good stuff. I don't need the drama.
True. I used to think the NBA was so like they didn't try hard at all. Like I used to think it was just like the lamest thing, and then they started making so much money too. But if you really watch, I feel like it was like an ignorant take, because if you watch, there's always those hardworking guys in the league that are like the sixth man of the year, or the point guard that's third roster. He comes on, just gets like 3 steals in 2 minutes. He's so desperate. Like when you see that passion, it shine through in places where maybe it's not all the high tempo. Like back, it's like they're playing college ball again. Like you wish. And I think in these finals, I think the Knicks and the Spurs played that hard, because they're fully one team full of young guys, the other side full of old guys that really want to win. Everybody's going hard.
Yeah. There's teams, right? Like the dude on the Knicks, Alvarado.
Yeah, that's exactly who I saw a video about today.
He's one of those players. When he played the Sixers, him and Joel Embiid went at it, I think 2 years ago, maybe 3 at this point. And he got teed up and kicked out or whatever it may have been. And Joel Embiid ended up paying his fine because he was like low man on the totem pole. And like, it's that level of respect of like, you love seeing guys like that. And but all of that's happening. It's just the media coverage covers all of the other, like, is he worth this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, can we just talk about what they did? Can we talk about how they played the game? For Christ's sake.
I know so many those clickbaity like reporters and stuff, like Stephen A. Smith, that guy he's like obviously that's the definition for Ben of like selling your soul. Like, and Jaylen Brown, whose favorite athletes for sure are Wembanyama, and what's his name? Who did I just
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, fuck man. Those two guys, man. Jaylen Brown is literally inviting Stephen A. Smith to do a debate. Like, and he's like, yeah, like anytime, anywhere. I got the connections at Harvard, MIT, like whatever. We can use like the main lecture hall. Like, it's no big deal. We can make a bunch of money for you because that's what you do. Like, it's just like, never would Stephen A. Smith do that. And that would generate the most quote unquote clicks, but he'll get roasted and he knows it because there ain't no clips, there ain't no TV cameras.
He has the same go-to, he's box office, he's this, but I'm not saying he's not good, but box office, and it's just, he goes to the same things, and it's like, get depth. I respect his career, especially as a beat writer in Philly for Allen Iverson. Like, I think that Stephen A. was great. You get, I mean, no matter what, you get years. You kind of get detached from that, but he still uses it like that's how he treats people and how he's reporting. Like, you're repeating a bunch of the drama because it gets clicks and views and you want to stay number one, which I respect too, but I've chosen not to watch it because that's just not for me anymore. Love and respect to him, all of that. But like, if it's between that and Get Up, I'm going to watch Greeny on Get Up and a bunch of the other guys because they're debating sports. They're talking sports. They're not talking about off court, ice, field stuff that I just don't care about.
Lay off the weed, he always says. You know,
off
like,
the weed.
Yeah. Oh man. No, dude. There's that's the human experience. Me Monkey Space. I sent my mom a video of Alex Jones going off on. I don't know if it was serious or I think it was dead serious of him. You know, Alex Jones is a conspiracy guy, and he's talking about how, like, the CIA has like the government's always had to watch the Scots because they just know how damn bad they want liberation, and they will fight to the fucking death. Anyway, so I thought either whether it was spoof or legit, I thought it was awesome. So I sent it to my mom, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't watch anything from that guy." And I'm like, "Fair enough, but mom, he's not meaning to do any this time. He's actually been right about a few things, not everything. She's like, no, that Sandy Hook thing, I'm good. He shouldn't be on TV anymore. I love him. I forgive him. I'm spiritual, love and light, but no thanks." I was like, well, damn.
Yeah, I'm with your mama on that one. One of those, when your gut talks to you, just one of those people, when he opens his mouth, my gut talks to me, go, I don't want to listen, and that's okay.
Yeah.
With love, my attention is worth some stuff, and I'm not paying you my attention.
It's like, yeah, if you're not like putting a gun in my head and forcing me to watch it, I'm probably not going to be watching it.
Oh yeah, no.
Sherry, go out to see Eisman playing 91 in Seattle for a preseason game. He was a cutie. Agree with your mom. I'm with Mama Gabes. Hey, we not hard to see why. Female fellow souls in your female meat monkey spacesuits. I get you. Sam McHugh, namaste, brother. Welcome in. Sam McHugh, former Owen Sound attacker. Man, bouncing around everywhere, dude. You've been on a lot of organizations so far in your young career. I think you got a greasy rat kind of game in you, though. And I think that's what the NHL needs more of. People were talking about Nick Deloria. I made that video that he got signed at the parade. Like, wow, I can't even imagine the feeling that gave him. But
how cool.
Yeah, like so cool, dude.
Sitting at the parade, going somewhere where your value you just won the cup, and then all of a sudden they're like 2 more years, this and that. Like, dude.
You want to talk about consideration, Ben?
That is I saw that when you posted, and I was like, that's the coolest thing an organization can do. I can tell you right now, I'm already a fan of Rod the Bod because of Philly, but I loved when he was in Philly, and obviously everything he's done in Carolina. But you do that, I want to play there. I want to root for you. You guys run the ship the right way.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Much respect to the Carolina Hurricanes. And you wiped the ice with us.
They did. That is true. There's just Rick Tockett's going, okay, there's levels. We're going to be there. We're not there. And you were missing Tippett, who was like the freaking out of nowhere engine of the team, embodying people with hits.
Yeah.
So we were that might could have been different too.
Maybe a game. It was close games. That was the thing. There was close games, and so maybe Tippett being in there, but we gave every ounce we had to Pittsburgh. That was our Stanley Cup. Jersey. Usually my gut talks when there's a meaty fudge dragon waiting to explode.
Meaty and fudge together. Wow.
A wordsmith.
Yeah, that's Rockford Roomy. That's what he is.
Oh my gosh. Whew.
How you feeling, man? You came on last week, but are you fully recuperated in the bod and with the sickness, you think? Now it's just straight nervous system ramping up?
Yeah, I think a lot of it's now allergies. I'm still kind of clearing some stuff out in the cavities up here. But yeah, there's nervous system because next week is the week, man. Next Monday, I think. Yeah, it's wild. A lot to happen. A lot to happen. The body is excited and going through some stuff, being present not as much as I'm just being present.
Have you talked about that, right? Or have you not? Maybe we need to. Did you detail this yet to the streamers?
I don't know.
Ben's got some huge news. If we haven't explained it, might as well just give her a rip, dude.
Yeah, next week I am moving out to Colorado. So I will be offline for majority of next week. Not going to be taking any clients. Not going to be doing much work. Going to be traveling, getting things set up, and getting out there. And yeah, we are finally making the trip. And a huge thanks to my support system, because without them, I would not be able to do this. Gabes included, mom, you guys, everybody. So my dream of getting out to Colorado, back out to Colorado, is happening next week.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, mountains are calling him home, dude. Manifestation, Station Nation. This guy's known he's going back there. How does it feel to be like, like the first time I went out there, didn't go the way I wanted. Now I'm like, I know there's no other outcome.
It's weird because it's like, of course it's happening. It was expected. It's been 10 years in the making. Like, my goal has been to get back there for a decade. And so now it's like, of course it is. But I visualize it so much, it's kind of familiar. But there's also this, we talk about like trying to like celebrate and amp ourselves up. But I think the drive, I'm going to be driving out there with my mom, taking a road trip. So, what part of Colorado, Ben? I have a best friend that lives in the mountains. I'm going to be right outside of Boulder. I'm going to be like right around Longmont area. So yeah, I'm excited, but I have a lot to get done. The house looks kind of wild, although this probably looks the same to everybody. The rest of the place does not. So I have a week to clear out as much as I can. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you, Laura Nicole.
Congratulations. Let's go, brother. Let's go, dude. So cool. What a fuck. I cannot. Oh, we're gonna. That's. I mean, that had to be. Well, you never know. We end up speaking somewhere else and we meet there for the first time. But wouldn't be surprised first time meeting you in persons out there in the Rockies, and one of the most spiritual portals there are. I mean, ones I know of are for sure in United States are there, and what's it called, Sedona, Arizona. Those are the two, just built on a big damn giant quartz crystal.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of lines up as if at some point, Dan Carcillo's got a lot of stuff going on out there. If there was a place to meet together, maybe through one of his explorations and journeys,
dude,
when the time and finances are right.
I just had a vision come through of like you doing that for like a documentary or something. But I'm not saying you need to document your psilocybin experience. I'm just like, dude, there's just so many flowing things. I'm not choosing these things, like all these different collaborations that could happen. He commented back to you on the thing, so maybe he went and took a listen. Like, dude, the people who have listened to us, like Hockey Boys, are like, I fucking like that guy. Like, I like that hangout at the end. That's sick.
Dude, that means the world to me, because I want to do you guys justice and respect your guys' journey, but also be like, let's talk shop. Like, let's bring up and respect everyone's life. So that's cool. My ego likes that. The ego likes to be liked by people. My ego likes that, but very aware of it. But I just want to say thank you, everyone, being so kind, and thank you. And so if I'm not around next week, that is why. I will not be around next week.
Longmont. There's this, like, Shari might know. Oh, Shari's been to Sedona too. No surprise, Shari. You're all into it. But there's this drive from Longmont, people. So it's like on an angle towards Boulder, and it's just the backdrop of these mountains. And you can see it from the time you probably turn on your subdivision. You've already seen them. And then you just get to drive in this highway, and they just get closer and closer and closer. And it's so freaking beautiful. Oh, man. That's where we're going to be living, dude.
That's wild. I'm like right by like a nature center, and there's like a reservoir and stuff I can go for my runs at and all these things. Ben Leger, welcome into the Instagram, brother. Welcome in.
Oh, good spot on yours. Nice. Look at you got the. Hey man, you came in on your fucking rights, dude. Let's go.
I got him moving. So much nature there, so much all of that stuff, and all I can really say is that's where like I feel home. There's something in my soul that feels home, welcome, and my big goal. I was talking to. I don't know if anybody else is going through this, but I'm looking to find and uncover my authenticity, my authentic self, and exploration. I'll say this live has been very, very revealing of who I feel very connected to. So like the joking, the playfulness, this and that back and forth, this is very close to that authenticity of myself that I feel. So thank you everybody for helping me on my journey. I hope everyone's sharing authentically. I know Shari's talked about her stuff. I know that's not always good stuff. So sharing authentically and all those kind of things. So I just want to say thank you, because this feels like Ben.
Beautiful, dude. That is beautiful. Oh yeah. We're all so much closer than we think we are, but the fucking fun is thinking we're not gonna make it, because that's what makes it fun. That's what keeps it spicy, people. There's always that little doubt. There's always that meat monkey's face of doubt. No matter how much you read, no matter how much you dive in, it's like, ooh, there's still that thing that tickles your place in you that's just like, what if?
What if? Man?
That's why there's a lot of Christians. But yeah, that's why they just like take the sure thing. They think. I love you said that, Ben. It's my goal to reveal Shari in a safe place. You and Gabe create that. Glad you feel too. Beautiful.
Community.
That's
yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
That's what you get to do, people, when you run and do this work. That's why we're so bullish on it. You're going to align with life, align where that which aligns in everything, but you're going to you don't even think you're working. Like, we're not working, dude. We don't work. We don't make content. We play, we dance, we talk about things we're passionate about. We do things we care about. Like, it's not my Meat Monkey Space. It will still catch me and be like, I remember, like, year and a half, 2 years ago, to trying to start doing work, like, and it's just like terrifying to take a step. And then to think of even the responsibility of how much it's going to be to build the brand, to build and share who you are and build that parasocial relationship and do all these things. It's just like the fear that comes up with that. And now I'm like, it's still trying to be like, you have much work that's going to be, right? And I'm like, there's not anybody doing it. It's like breathing. Come on. That's how life can be supposed to be for us.
I can't emphasize this enough. It is so important to share your time, energy, and space with environments that value you, your mission, and support you. It doesn't mean you have to be aligned on everything, but be in the room in which your vision is collaborated with. Because if not, it feels like you're on a hamster wheel fighting upstream, whatever analogy we want to use, constantly. And I can say through Gabes, through Nickerson, through all of this stuff, it's been surrounding people with the same mission of helping people. That's it, is helping people, whether it be wake up or with their mental health or introduce themselves to spirituality or religion or faith or whatever anyone wants to call anything. Sit in that room on communities like this, find online teachings that you resonate with, podcasts, those kind of things, because the information, the people and the places you surround yourself with are going to dictate whether you're playing or you're working.
Oh. Some of us got to go through long spells of not having that, some of us get just blasted through to things. We can't compare each other's journey. It makes it so fun. And why we can cherish everybody that comes in the community to create the space is because I'm sitting over here, like with my freaking popcorn, like, who are you? Where you come from? Oh, I'm Steve from Illinois, and I'm a janitor. That's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking, dude. What's that like? What's your experience like? Are you passionate about it? Do you find beauty in the small things? Creating a clean, like, it just blows my mind, dude.
What's your favorite pair of boots to wear to work? I love that kind of, like, it's just like asking a hockey player, what skates do you prefer? What sticks do you prefer? What's your go-to boot? Do you wear Tim's, or is another brand that you're like, hey, no, these get longevity? Yeah. I get ankle mobility with throughout the day, ankle support. Oh. Like, I want to know that kind of stuff. Like, because no one asks those questions. Like,
that's the juice. That's when you said the long pop flies Dad would throw in the air. That's the special shit. That's the special shit that comes through and binds people closer together. Shari, so how long does it take to get the mud off and see the reveal? It's great to share vulnerable, but still think masks are on. I know I'm funny and witty and that I hold back. Brother, I saw this comment and I'm like, I just want to give you the floor.
First, I'm going to say, Laura, Nicole, so good to see you. So thank you for stopping in.
Oh,
giving me so much love on your way out. Giving you a big hug, Ben. Thank you for sharing your anxiety. Last couple posts, we've had so many similar crazy. Sending you so much love. Thank you for being you, Laura, Nicole.
Beautiful.
Appreciate you.
Hey,
Shari, so how long does it take to get the mud off and see the reveal?
The mask part got me, of what we've been speaking about lately with you.
So it takes 7 days, 13 hours, and 41 minutes. I'm just kidding. That's not how it works, unfortunately. There's no timeline. It's what you say is that relationship to that mask, right? It's you say, but still think the masks are on. What is wrong with the masks?
Ooh.
Are they you? Gabe's gonna laugh because we just had this conversation in private. Are you authentically expressing through your masks two different groups? Or are you putting a mask on and hiding the witty, the joking, the funny and kind of stuff because they don't feel good? So now it's that self-judgment. There's no time. It's just creating that relationship and collecting the data, which you're you have been doing. Lonster, what's happening, brother? Welcome in on Instagram.
Hey,
You're just creating a relationship with your masks. The masks aren't a bad thing. Don't damn the masks.
I don't feel good. It's more holding back myself.
Can I ask you, Shari, to do something with me? We have 10 minutes.
Mask to make sure others feel okay and I'm not judged.
Okay, wonderful. I'm going to read a couple of questions to you. And I'm going to do this because this is part of my journaling practice. And I'm going to read you my last day. I do 6 days of journaling throughout the week. And I need to find my last day.
The allergies are getting me too, brother. I thought I was past them, but it must be hammering us.
Yeah. So here, I'm just going to read this. I know we have 8 minutes, so I'm going to make it quick, but this is how I close up my week. So this type of reflection, and maybe on Tuesday, I'll go through a little bit what the journal practice looks like because it's really helped me. You're X amount of weeks in. You've been arriving, then uncovering, and now integrating. Something has been revealing itself, not just in these entries, but in how you are moving through your life. I want you to name it. Not the thing that you've been performing or the identity you're building outward. The thing that's just becoming true about yourself. Here's 3 questions. What has this week asked of me that I didn't expect? What has quietly become true about me that wasn't true 3 weeks ago? What does the most aligned version of me want to carry into week 4? I read these to you because this is the level of intentionality and data collection that you start to pick up on the trends that the masks are starting to get lighter. They're starting to get thinner. But if we just keep showing up and we don't have the data collected, or you don't even have to go back and read it, but you don't write through these things and see them and start picking up on that momentum, the masks are always going to seem just as thick, just as fake, inauthentic all of the time. So these type of things and prompting yourself with specific ways to start moving towards authenticity, which I'm doing, is something that I highly recommend. And so I'm catching it.
You're doing a great job, brother. Honestly, you're speaking fire tonight.
I'm catching it. Maybe Tuesday we'll create kind of something, and I use Claude that helps me create prompts, and then I just kind of do it myself. But that's how I want to answer in a long-winded way of there is no time, but intentionality of showing up. One day you will look and be like, that was my aha moment today. I was like, wow, look how authentic I've been expressing. That feels so good to me. No one else would know that. They're just like, oh, Ben's in a good mood. It's those kind of things. Slow, steady, slow and steady, steady and slow. That's the way I like to go.
That's the way you wash the mud off. And it's only as fast as you want it. I remember my mom being like, starting to get this. My mom's starting to get like, oh, so I have this armor on. I have this mud off. We got to wash it off. We got to take the armor off. She's like, I want this stuff off. And I was like, Mom, well, better watch what you say.
Oh,
Abra freaking cadabra. You speaking your reality into existence. You want it off quick. Make sure you understand what that means is going to come. Because if you want that shit off quicker, guess what? It's going to feel a bit more severe. And that is just the reality. So slow and steady is the way. We are not medical practitioners. We are people who have lived experience that know if you go too fast, you roast your nervous system. That's how you end up in the hospital, in the psych ward for 5 years on meds. If you go too fast, that is the only way, Shari. And it is painful and it sucks and it's frustrating, but slow and steady is the way. And the mud, all you can really do is prepare the water bucket and the soap and sit near the water. And you're just it's going to wash itself off. Basically, we're doing the work to prepare ourselves for these things to potentially wash away or the armor to come off.
Absolutely. Lonster said, I'm peeling off masks as we speak. I can feel impatient with the process, but you're always exactly where you need to be.
Let's go, Lonster. Dude. Amen, brother. Dude, he's kind of in the at Lonster. I don't think you've done it. I think you've done little bits. He's in the same boat of like, I think Lonster's been we've had some talks about like psychedelics and he wants to get back into like maybe or doing a big one. I know you want to get back into doing that at some point, Ben. So yeah, you guys have I think you have a little vibe there. You guys are similar vibes. I think I read into that.
Hell yeah. Beautiful. I want to be more patient. Shari said, absolutely. the masks don't become the problem. It becomes our impatience of working through them, and we want them to be gone faster. What if we celebrate the masks and the lessons that they're showing us and everything we're working through? That quote unquote inauthentic version of me isn't bad. He's so necessary to realize what authenticity does feel like. And if we do move too quick, you're right. We don't calibrate and our body gets thrown off. We get sick. We get all of these other things, and they're masked as other things, kind of that process. So slow and steady, steady and slow. Be patient with yourself, kind with yourself. Journal right through it. Recognize that these masks are not bad. The fact that you recognize that they are masks, that's 75% of the journey, is realizing you're wearing masks. So many people don't know that they have masks on. Awesome. Design what that looks like on the other side.
Design what that looks like for you, because you get to choose. I should have been a drama kid growing up. I wish I could have played 6 different roles in the show. Who's coming out today when I talk to the mailman? Is it the people pleaser of like, or when I talk to Ken down the street, is it the tough guy that comes out? Who's showing up today? Which mask is my Meat Monkey spacesuit just subconsciously put it on? How can I learn from this? How can I have fun with it? And then you start to go, wait a second. So if those are different versions of me, who's me watching this? And then things just start to unravel, people. You can't do it wrong.
Here's the biggest revelation. Those feeling like you're not expressing authentically because you're wearing masks. What you are doing, what we are doing, is authentically expressing through masks. We are being authentic. We are authentically masking. Wow. You're there. You know how to be authentically masked. So now what we're learning to do is just slowly understand what the masks are, what they look like, and get comfortable slowly, because if you jumped into the pool of authenticity and you weren't ready for it, it would be scary as shit. But here we're just learning to authentically transition into masks. Not no masks. This is the show. It's persona, right? That's what it is. It's masks. Like, we are acting, and it's just what feels the closest and resonates with us the most. You think I show up here and Gabe shows up here the same exact way? No, different energy brings different stuff out of us. But remember that. It's just feeling authentic and true to yourself. Be funnier. Make your jokes. Be witty.
Yeah.
You're in a room. If you're looking at a place to test out your material, test out your authenticity or your masklessness, right here.
That's what I said in a LinkedIn story. Corey Cooper made a beautiful share shouting us all out, and I responded, and I was like, the world is so big and scary and awful and all these things to our ego where it is at the time. We need to shrink the pond. Get in there with some real big fishy friends who've been eating lots of food and they know what to do. Be around those people that have been through some shit and hold that space, because that's where you learn and grow in your little sun guy. We call it spiritual community, but your community, whatever that is to you. And then you re-enter that world, that's big, scary forest. That's the whole remembrance journey here. We come back to the fire and then we get back out there. Still got to go back out there, but you do your training with the training wheels on, reminding with friends, just cheering you on, going, data collection, if you fall, no big deal. You got this, you're learning. So feels truly like my inner child wounds that mask protect. So it makes sense that fast can be painful. That makes sense, Ben. We are resonating with Shari Soulflow. That's for sure. Shari Soulflow she's in the mix. She's in the mix of life, dancing with us in the sandbox.
Absolutely. And we don't have the chat in here telling us today, but it's 9:00 on the dot. I'm in my drop top cruising the streets. I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me.
Damn.
A little bit of Usher.
Oh my goodness. It's musical. It sounds like authenticity. Ben's coming through with the music, people. He's starting to let it rip.
9:00 on the dot.
Dude, I appreciate you. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, usually I guess we were just talking to ourselves maybe too much tonight. Maybe people aren't as engaged. They're not letting us go, telling us to get off. But hey, we're just having fun with it. Always here for suggestions. Always here if you guys want to talk about different things. We're just being somebody like you. I don't know what else to do, really. But we love you. And Ben will be back on Tuesday. Who knows what the hell's going to happen, brother?
Tuesdays?
All right. Thank you so much, fellow waves. Love you.
As always, send it
Peace.
up.